Hello, and welcome to Farthest Frontier. Well, we managed to make some good progress, moving our houses around and improving the layout a bit on this map. The only catch is, well, everybody's, well, they're pretty disappointed really, mainly because I'm running out of food. I mean, it's getting really, really bad here. I mean, we've got a lot of fields, a lot of farms. I mean, we're just starting to get into spring, but yeah, we're just not producing enough food, so that's not exactly helping. I mean, we've got quite a few fields. I mean, we've got ones producing different vegetables around here, and we've got the ones doing the different types of grains plus flax for the clothes. But yeah, basically, it's the fertility levels suck. It's seriously bad. When I have a look around, I'm going to see if I can find one of the actual compost yards, because usually if you select one of those, it gives you an easier sort of like view as to just how bad it is. You can click on an individual farm, it tells you like we're down like 15% here, which is like seriously bad. So it's like, okay, that's something I need to fix. I mean, if I go to the statistics, oddly enough, it's saying, that's surprising that, it's saying, oh, that was saying that was over 4,000 consumed a minute ago. These seem to be all over the shop. What? So we've produced more, yeah, we've produced more meat than we need, more fish than we need. Not enough smoked ones, I must admit, but so that's a thought. I mean, I could bring like a smokehouse. If I introduced a smokehouse here, that might help. Go to food. Yeah, really impacts desirability, but I can't fit that there. But I could fit it. Could fit it on the edge there. Give somebody a job to smoke the meat that's produced at the barns there. Now this is something I really need to pay attention to. I'm in dire need of food. Well, that's interesting. We've got a lot of spare flour. Don't have that much in terms of cheese, I must admit. Right, I'll tell you what. We'll sell these swords off since they're going for a good value. We've got quite a few spare anyway. Oh wow! So we could buy preserves, but they're extremely expensive. I think we'll hold off and see if we can get anything better off the next trader. So just having a look on here, we've got. Right, we've only got one baker, so I need to figure out where the bakeries would go. So that one sits in the middle. Otherwise have ones, I could put one over here. So if I get them to build a bakery, actually I'll build a road first, just to give me some kind of. Hello, stuck again. Come on, come on. That's a bit better. Right, we'll build that road from there to there, then build ourselves a bakery, and maybe they can start turning over the actual the flour quicker. And it provides a reasonable boost. I'm surprised actually. It seems to vary depending on the actual house type there. So that's a homestead versus a shelter. So that's interesting. You get a different desirable. No, I don't want a smokehouse. I want a bakery. You get a different desirability. I could have sworn that top one had said it was 1%. I was beginning to think maybe like it varies depending on the type of house, but no, I don't know. I think I'm just seeing things for some strange reason. Right, so we want to put that there. That looks out of place. I must have just dumped that there because there was nowhere else to put it. So that one, as it turns out, will go over to here. So that's going to be the pub on the hill. I'll grab the well because that needs moving. Except it's too steep. Okay. I may as well just flatten the whole area because that is all over the place. That. Yeah, that'll keep them occupied for a while. I've got a house down here for some reason. Put that. Oh no, can't put that up there. I'll have to flatten some more areas again. Right, still only got one trader. This is terrible. Because I really, really need food. Carrots. Ah, right, the carrots could have benefited from some extra sand, so let's get them to throw some sand in there. Those cabbages seem okay. Peas are okay. Peas, too much sand. Oh wow, way too much sand. Trouble is that I don't know. Yeah, we're really struggling on the clay. That's the trouble. These ones, yeah. This is not helping. So the fertility is a bad problem. The type of soil is a problem as well. Right. So there, everybody's. I was trying to get more fertility back into these fields, rather than trying to get weeds or rocks out. So let's see. So. Ah, no, hold on, these are out of sync. Right, so we've got an extra trader, so I'll just slow this down. I want to seriously find out if there's any. Oh, you don't have any food. The one thing I need is food, and it's the one thing you can't give me. I mean, the preserves are just crazy prices. That's all they were selling. I mean, maybe that bagger will help, but we'll have to see. Nobody's selling any barrels either. I could really do with the barrels. But yeah, that's a problem now. Everybody's leaving because like there's not enough food. Oh, that's something else I completely forgot about. I think I moved. I think there was a storehouse down here because the fields used to be over here, and I had a storehouse. Memory serves. Yeah, I put that over there. So I want to move that one over to here because we've got things being produced over here, and it makes more sense that if they've got shorter distances to travel. So like the barns, for instance, they're producing the pelts and the tallow, so that's no good for like a root cellar. Yeah, they don't store grain. So let's have a look around and see if any of these compost yards will help. So there's a one there, there's a one up the top there, and then there's the one next to the barns. Right, okay, now I'm just going to pause this because these are out of sync. So they're producing buckwheat on the first year. So that then produces flax. Let's see, so buckwheat. Yeah, both of these fields are producing buckwheat for some reason. So they really should be producing the actual wheat. So I'll take that one out. Tell them to put wheat in instead. think I've just about caught that in time. The only trouble is that one's then going to do buckwheat, so this is not good. Right, okay, so it would be, so buckwheat, then wheat, then flax. So that should be wheat, then flax, then buckwheat. Yeah, so the buckwheat, then the wheat, then the flax. So you do the flax, then the buckwheat, then the wheat. So you should be producing flax. Then the buckwheat, then the wheat. I think. So you'd get flax, then buckwheat. Good grief, we're all over the place. Then you do buckwheat, then you do wheat. So I think it's that way around. Yeah, we'll see. So that one lines up with that one. That one should line up with that one. So they're doing the wheat, then the... Right, so I need to take that one out and replace that one with buckwheat. So they're do... Oh, let me take... Right, so that's doing flax. That's doing flax. Right, so we need to swap these two around then. Right, we'll see. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, oh geez Louise. I suppose another thing we could add in is more honey. That's something we're not doing. I forgot about that. I went to all the trouble of separating the fields, and I didn't put any of these in as well. So we can get them to build that. Bit of micromanagement again. 33. Let's drop that to 5. Because we're not producing enough clay. We've got a clay mine, which is almost maxed out. It's like we're not producing enough. Right, so back here they're still working on getting that bakery up and running. Once that's going, hopefully we'll be able to make use of that flour. I didn't want that. I wanted to move these. So I'll put them over there. While I'm at it, I may as well put a road in. I'm not seeing any other houses around. There's no sign of any more traders, which is odd. I mean, once you upgrade to the actual next, I think that's a tier 2 trading post. Once you upgrade to here, you usually get 3 traders. I mean, I've had 4 on one occasion on another map, but let's see if we can get them to jump 2 and get that sorted out. So we can get that moved. It gives them a storage location that's closer to where produce is. Let's go back to our stats again. So grain's still the problem. It changes a lot, this. It's difficult to... Yeah, it's difficult to keep to track it. I mean, the spoilage doesn't seem so bad. So that's very odd when the food stocks are low, but we seem to be producing more than we need. The protein, so spoilage is... So there's a lot spoiling in terms of meat. So tell you what. Have I got... I'm just going to look for a smokehouse. Here. Okay, so she's stockpiling a smokehouse. So where's she going? Better still, where is the actual smoke? Oh, it's all the way down here. Nope, that's a rat catcher. So it looks like... Yeah, so I've got a hunter here and here. Did I put it in here? Let's see if I can find out where she's gone. I'd rather actually find the building than the actual person, but... Oh, she's now stuck in the shelter. Right, well, wherever it is she's working, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna make another one. I'll have one that's dedicated specifically to healing. So that comes under there. Actually, what am I doing? I'm building one over here. I'm completely losing the plot here. Right, foods. So this is what these... I'm not going to stock anything here. There's no point. That's not what it's for. I just wanted to stock food. I won't stock grain because that's what these are better for. Stocking the grain and the flour. So I won't stock any of that. Won't stock any of that. Don't need to stock that. So I'll leave them to stock the rest. So there's all these types of food. Now the only drawback is that the spoilage isn't that... The spoilage reduction isn't particularly good. So it seems to be better on here. So I think actually what I might do then is I might tell them don't stock any food then. Leave the food in there for now. Because I mean there's a lot of barrels can be put into here versus say here. I mean it can still be upgraded though. Just have to wait and see how that goes. So 4 months of food. So what does that say? It says we've got 4 months supply of food. But within the next 12 months you'll lose 3 months of food. So we don't have that much bread. A baker. So I've got one person in there. So she's stocking the bakery. So she's bringing 54 of that back. So she's having to go all the way over here. So it's kind of a catch-22. I mean, the bakeries provide a desirability bonus to the houses. What a curiosity. Yeah, so like the windmill, on the other hand, if you were to put something like that in, I mean, that's a massive drop in desirability, so I've got to leave it out where the fields are. So we've got a brewery. Oh, that's interesting. So we could be using up quite a bit of the grain for the beer then. So it does go to a few different places, but we've got 514 in grain. 470 in flour. So we'll see how that goes. So I've put a bakery over there, I've got a bakery over here. Now this section here could benefit from them as well. So let's see. So there's our marketplace. We've gone 4 out here. Ah, that's a pain. That could be a bit of a problem. So there's the 2 there. So that house there, I need to move it anyway. Nobody likes living there, it seems. If I can get the arrow moved in the right direction, it would... Yeah, I'm just looking at this and I can see the walls. The walls are getting in the way. I'm gonna have to move the walls. I don't know what... I can't build there. Bar. So that house is going to end up there, because what I need is the bakery here. I don't like those howling wolves. I don't think it's a bit of a risk. I mean, I could leave the place open because really I want to put a pub in there. So it is a bit of a risk if I pull the walls down, I must have it. So if we go to amenities and services, the pub would sit about here. Yeah, the big problem, I think, if I knew in hindsight that I was going to be doing this type of map, this town centre would have been somewhere else. It would have been further out. So that's a bit of a pain. I'm not really sure how far it goes in terms of like tiers. I don't know if there is a tier 5. So I could potentially move this lot down to, say, here. Although then we're getting into the pond over here gets in the way, so it's like... Let's see, if we go for defences and walls... Yeah, there's no way I can fit the pub in there. I can either... Out of curiosity... I'm going to try something. It's a bit risky, because the idea is I want to see... Because the raiders tend to come during... You know, time of the year where you don't have the winter. So I'm curious to see if I leave a gap, will they be able to get through that? Because at the moment the pond's thawed. So I'm wondering if I just have that wall point there. Because I know I haven't said that actually, because I've done that. I had to do that lower down, didn't I? Yeah, let's do that. We'll get them to build and prioritize these. Let's see how that goes. I also need them to move. Right. Move it, move it. You've got to move it, move it. So we need, looks like we need 8. Right, we don't have enough. It's because people are leaving that we don't have enough people for the job. It's like, grrr. That's one thing I've noticed actually, is if the builders don't have anything to do, they'll revert to being labourers, which is quite useful. So they don't, like with some games, you just, you pick a builder, for example. That's your profession in the story. Whereas with here, it is quite useful. They'll actually revert to being a labourer for a while. And then if there's any building work comes along, they'll then go back to being a builder again. So that's very useful. It gives you a lot of flexibility. So we just about survived winter. Let's No sign of any compost. Right. I either need food or barrels from you. That's not too bad a price on it. Buy some of that from you. Nothing to really sell. Oh no, the raiders are coming. Foobar, this is the one time I wanted to test it. If they could get the finger out and actually get this built, I could pull the wall down and see if it will work. I think I'll be fine doing it that way, but... Right, so this time we've got two defense towers there. Have we got any... I don't have enough guards this time round. How many raiders? 33. Jeez Louise. Some of them have gone in that direction. And some have gone in that direction. I don't blame them wanting to leave. It's like, this is going really bad. It's a bit of a food crisis, put it that way. Once you get more food, I should be able to then get to that point where I can afford to have more people, but at this stage I can't. Right, how are we doing for... Oh, yep, they broke through, so they're now going to start ripping the... So they're going to go... Where are they going to go? Are they going to go and raid the storage? Or are they going to go for the... Yeah, they're going to raid the storage, I bet. Why do you have to... Why did you have to smash the place up? That's just plain mean. I mean, the good thing is if they get killed after they've stolen things, you get it back anyway, but... Right, we'll need to rebuild our gate. I can hear something being attacked, I just can't see where. This is frustrating. I can see somewhere it's being attacked. I just don't see where it's being attacked. It's somewhere around here. Oh, it's here. Oh no, somebody's... I mean, they're repairing the wall. Where is it? Where are these raiders attacking? I don't see where these raiders are. Oh, they're all over here. See the back again. Right, well, while they're having fun wrecking the place, I need to find out if I've got any either any food. Oh, oh wow, you're selling it at a cheap rate. Is there anything I can sell you? I can sell you some of the herbs, I suppose. We'll sell off the beer, seeing as people were drinking that and getting drunk and wrecking the place. Don't mind selling the honey off. No barrels. We do. I think we get wicker. I think I found somebody who was able to do that. Yeah, over there. So that's fine. Right, so back to the action. I'll find out how badly it's gone once they leave. So who's that? Oh, okay. Looks like they were chasing them. I'm sure it said she was garrisoning something. So she's heading down here. Right, so I've got to click on his portrait to get rid of that. Okay. So we're into early spring. We've got about... Oh, Struth, they wrecked the wall here. What's the bets? We've got a gap. Yeah, we've got a gap there. Sneaky. We'll better plug that gap then. So that needs prioritising, otherwise the deer will come in and eat everything. Right, how badly was it? Well, they didn't get to pillage anything. Okay, so they wrecked the place, but they didn't get away with anything, so that's good. Oh dear. Smallpox, that's never good. So this is not helping with spoilage reduction, but this place will be. To upgrade you need 250 gold, so I'm seriously tempted to do that because that's one of the benefits you get. A reduced rate of spoilage, so I'll transfer some money over. And I'll use some of that then to upgrade this. So that way the food will spoil less. Why have I dropped down at such a slow speed? Right, so they have produced smoked meat and... So there's only one person, so she's off stocking the smokehouse. So I'm curious to see where she goes then. I mean, will she be going to the actual barn? Or will she go to here? Because the barns have got... They haven't got any meat at the moment. Okay, that's not helpful. And we're waiting for this to get built, to upgrade it rather. Still haven't fixed this. Actually, how are we doing for people? So we don't have enough people. Ooh dear, this is not good. So I'll have to drop the number of builders then. Because it's the builders who do the building. Will take like items to the actual building site, I've noticed. It's still not enough. So yeah, so they'll take items to the building site as well. The labourers don't do that, interestingly. Oh good, I've just noticed there the clear's going up again. Jeez Louise. I suppose on the plus side, having fewer people means we don't need as much food, but you know. Oh, we definitely need another farmer. Oh, this is not helping me. I mean, I've got to have at least two, or at least a builder, I should say. So the buildings that I've got there that are prioritised are like, yeah. Oh dear, somebody died, I think. Foot wound and a broken leg, right. I think what I'll do is, just out of curiosity, I'm going to leave that. I'll take that section out. Next time we get a raid, I want to see if anybody actually comes through and tries to just basically bypass the place, or whether they can't get through because we've got walls in the way. I mean, I can't build there. And I can't build... Yeah, it's too steep and it's obstructed by water. Too steep, obstructed by water. So as far as I'm aware, those raiders, they can't come in across the water, and they don't come in during the winter time. So if that's the case, what I can do is I can rip out the walls here. Then I can start to put in another pub here, for instance, to boost the desirability. Let's see, we need... We need 25 large houses. Ah, now that's a thought. That's something I haven't got around to building yet, is it? If I can find it. Amenities and services. That's it. We need a theatre. So that's the plan now. The theatre's going to go basically down here. Just try to see. Go about there. So I'll have to move these things out of the way. Just like I was doing before, basically. It's the builders I've noticed who work on all of these. So let's see what they do. Once they move that, I think that'll make a lot of sense to start. If I can get that theatre in, potentially I should be able to get more people back again. We'll have to see. But again, it's catch-22. It's the food. It's like we're almost there. We're almost there. So we've got our walls fixed. That wall's now knocked down. How bad is it? So they're not complaining this time in terms of the number. Yeah, they're not complaining this time in terms of the number of labourers. So I'll leave it at that. Clay's doing okay. We've got 4 months of food, so we might be scraping by at the moment, but we're really dependent on the trading post. But I'm surprised because saying we've got about 3,600 we only consumed, so there wasn't that much actually spoiled. There was a lot of vegetables that spoiled. Yeah, the beans don't tend to last long. I mean, we could start producing fruit, I suppose. That's it, the arborist. So the arborist you can grow trees, different types of fruit trees. I mean, this area, I think I'll probably extend this, put more barns down here. Probably then extend in this direction for more fields, I think. I don't want to be doing anything in here because this is all housing. I mean, these could... Yeah, that's all housing again. This is all the production places. It's funny every time I see that, it says villager cured. I keep thinking it says villager cursed. It's like, what? That sounds terrible. Some poor soul's cursed. And it seems like a good area. Ish. 69. I mean, I don't want it too far away. Just stick it on the slope. Oh, that's the deer. Oh, that's a pity that. There's 72%. 83%. That's curious because there's this area here where it's showing you that's not good at all, but the hunter... What's this hunter doing? There's nothing here to hunt. Oh, they're hunting boars, that's why. Let's get back to the arborist. If I can find them again. Yeah, so it looks like this is a pretty fertile area around here. 90%. Oh, wow. I've just Ah, right. Buddy duddy. We're in the way of the fisherman. Try somewhere else. That's a pity that looked like it'd be a good place. 67. If it wasn't too... Yeah, I think you can see this whole area is a nice fertile area. That was probably a bad idea to be building houses there. In hindsight, hindsight's a wonderful thing, but yeah. I can put it here. I'll put it here, we can always get a road running down that. Right down here. Oh no, it'll cut through the barns, won't it? So there's a... Yeah, I'll end up cutting through barns to do it, but... Oh, what the heck. So that's not bad, 94%. I'll get them to build that one then. Oh, that's not good. We're on fire. Is that spreading? Oh, they'll put it out. Phew. So we've got about just enough to cope with about another 2 months. Yeah, I saw a trader. Oh, there it is. There's the trader turning up there. Right, so our little beehives have been built. So let's get back to our theatre. So I think that'll go about there, but not surprisingly it's too steep. So flatten this area out a bit, see if that helps. The trader's getting there, they're nearly there. Actually, that's a thought. Let's have a look and see how the compost's doing. Nope, still no compost. Oh, I'm not going to sell you the soap. I don't have enough soap. Oh, you want to... We'll sell fish, but it's going to be expensive. Right, let's buy some barrels, because that'll help with the spoilage. I'll leave that at that. I'll have to wait for another trade to come through, because they're selling fish at a... I mean, 5's not too bad. But yeah, I think we'll have to wait for another trader. So we've got a builder who is digging this out, so they're doing the actual terrain work then. Now why would a farmer have no work to do? That's interesting. Because I know it's the labourers that bring the you know, the soil and the clay. Yeah, let's see if we can improve these fields again. I mean, we're a bit late into the season, but yeah, you can see like the soil mixtures. This is going to be a real lot of micromanagement. It'd be better to pick, you know, crops that have all like the same type of soil, really. I mean, the reason I've got all these different types is to try to avoid the diseases, but also to give them the variety as well that they look for. Yeah, I That's a pity. Right, so that's now upgraded. It's got 3 barrels, so they're gonna help to reduce the spoilage. Still working on that. I'll grab that well, because that needs to go over there. Now up here, I need to put another decoration in. See if I can cheer people up. I mean, it doesn't help the fact that they'll probably starve to death. I mean, yeah, keep them happy, but they'll starve. Right, what have you got? So I could buy more grains. That's something I could do with. That'll keep the that should keep people happy. Now, interesting enough, we have already used up the flour. Let's go back to the stats then. Mind you, it's only early spring. It probably makes more sense to have a look throughout the season and see how we're doing. So 38% for turkey. 32, 40. Yeah, that's only 13%. That's seriously bad. 6%. Jeez Louise. So the previous crop added 4%. Now this is going to take away about 6%. I mean, I'm just using different types of grains to try to avoid the diseases that you get. Yeah, this is a lot of micromanagement, this. How do we end up with so much sand? Let's try this one. Yes, more people. That's exactly what we need. We need lots of people. Right, push that to the right there. So that one's... That's a farm, so it doesn't really matter. So trader number 2, right? What have you got? Well, I can sell these coats off. I can start getting some money back. Yeah, I'm not going to get a good price for them. I'm certainly not going to sell a flower off. I mean, I suppose I should, but... Yeah, go on then. Plenty of smoked meat for now. Quite a bit of cheese. I think I'll leave it at that, because at the minute, we're early spring. We've got about 5 months worth of food. Right, I'll get back to these fields and see if we can do anything. We're almost in the next... Let's see, so that one, that's a farm. So that one, I've got to wait until it gets into the clover. Practice is okay. Give that one a bit more sand. Go in the opposite direction of that one to give it more clay and see if that helps us at all. That means a lot of micromanagement. It would have been probably better if I could have picked out, you know, crops that went together better. Right, let's speed this up. Because one thing I want to find out then is, how's the Cooper doing? There'll be a Cooper in here somewhere. So they didn't produce anything. So there's no iron. Okay. So let's see. So how do we do stone, gold, iron? So we haven't produced any coal. That doesn't help. Have we run out of heavy tools again? Nope, we're okay for heavy tools. It looks like we've run out of coal. So somewhere out here there should be a coal mine. If not, I've completely forgot to put one in. So that's a gold mine. Ah, there's the coal mine there. Oh no, it's not, it's the work camp. Okay. So there is some coal there. So that's a possibility. I wonder if I took a coal mine down and I forgot to replace it. That's not going to help me one iota. Oh wow, I've got seriously windy roads here. Yes, this is the one problem I'm finding with this, is I can't find out what type of mines I've already got. I can't scroll out at a high level on the map to look at things. Because I can find out what types of professions I've got. Speaking of which, I need to do more micromanagement. So I can find out that I've got a certain number of miners. So I've got 25 miners and I can go around and look for them. Can I move that out the way? Barely. No, it doesn't want to play ball. Right, so what's that one? Right, so I've got a coal mine here, but it's actually run out. So I don't see any warning about that. Well, I may as well take this down then. There's no point keeping this if it's got no resources in it. In which case I may as well build a new mine over here then. Obstructed by the road too steep. I'll just put it there. They can go and mine there. Right, so all they do is mine stone. Right, so that's a big priority. No sign of anything to particularly sell. We've got enough to last about 4 months so far, food-wise. So out of curiosity then, so they haven't produced, all they've been doing is producing basically milk. We've got quite a lot of meat out of that lot, so that's basically because the health. They're not particularly healthy because of the lack of food, I'd imagine. They've produced a reasonable amount of smoked meat. Oh wow, no spoilage. Oh no, about a month of spoilage. So let's go back to... I mean, it gives me the impression that we're ahead of the curve essentially, but it's just because I'm keeping burning things. Right, let's get back to the important thing. Something I wanted to build. Services. Theatre. Because that's the trick I'm going for. I'm going to try and keep these people entertained so that they don't know that they're starving. If I can keep them, if I can keep these people happy and entertained, they won't notice that they're starving. So I'll transfer some more money over to there. I set that as a priority. I mean, everything ends up being a priority. So if I can get them to build that, then that should have quite a range. I mean, it pushes those ones at the front up by about 13%. Even it's reaching all the way back out to those ones right at the top. You know, maybe 8 or 9%. So it's a big improvement. I don't think we've got enough planks of clay. So just check. So these are, yeah, so they're the builders that are bringing things to the actual site. Not the labourers. I always thought it would be the labourers do that sort of thing, but nope, they don't. So prioritise that. Why not? Everything needs prioritising. So the clay mine. Yeah, a lot of the clay is ending up in these fields. That's the problem. And this place has got all sorts of problems. It's got it's got all sorts of diseases now. 7% fertility. Jeez Louise, this is going to get bad. If it was bad before, it's going to get worse. This still needs building. So how many people have I got? I mean, this is maxed out. I suppose in some respects they've got a long way. I mean, so who's this? This is yeah. So I've got labourers coming all the way out here, collecting clay, and they're basically mixing that into the soil. So that's holding things up, and it uses up quite a lot, I've noticed. Yeah, if you want to go just left a bit, it's going to cost 32 in clay. So that's going to need a rethink in terms of those types of crops that I grow, because you can, if you get to the point where there's like diseases, you can basically leave the soil to rest, but I know some diseases can stay in the soil for a long period of time. So who's this then? So there's a miner. 76, wow, that's a good age. 63, these folks are, I think I'm ending up with a really elderly population, which is, it's actually quite impressive for this sort of like time period, really. Right, we've got about 4 months food, so we should in theory get through the winter. Oh, 150 clay is all we need. Prioritize that one. Yeah, that's prioritized. So it looks like they're just about to finish that. So that'll boost the desirability of the areas around there. Only trouble is, getting into these better houses means they want more things. So we're into needing candles and pottery, then you're into glassware and furniture. Okay, so it can hold out another 3 months. So this place has, it's got about another 290 left to go. We're out of planks. So how many more do we need? We need another 25. Let's have a look. Where are... So they're producing the firewood. So they're the ones that produce... Oh, jeez Louise, they don't have any heavy tools. Grrr! So not... Oh, straight. Heavy tools. Yours are gonna last. You're out of heavy tools. I better have a look in here and see if I've got any in stock. Right, I'll free these up then. Oh, strength. Yeah, that's another thing. There's no sort of warning to say, oh, by the way, this has stopped working. It'd be nice if you had a big sign above saying this is out of production. It doesn't tell you that. So they're now back at work. So they've got heavy tools. Yeah, so there's still quite a bit of micromanagement going on. Have you got any? See, they've run out of heavy tools as well. At least with this one, it runs at a small... Oh yeah, it's run... I'm sure at one point they would run at a slower speed. It would be a case of, well, we'll only run it a bit. But now it's like, no, we're like 100% there, broken. So we've still got quite a bit of spare wheat. So I might lay off that. And I definitely need the money. Let's sell those. Everything else is a bit cheap, I think. Too cheap for my liking. I think I'll just wait for the next trader. Yeah, so they're still working. Ah, right. Yeah, I didn't want to store gold there. I want that going to the bulk, don't I? Okay. Right, let's see what she's got. I mean, I could sell the... I've got a big surplus of this, so I may as well just sell it. Soap's going for a good price. So we'll sell a soap. Now I fish at a cheap price. Coal's a bit of a problem at the minute, so buy some of that. I wonder if you've got any clay. No. Yeah, all we need is 149 clay. Oh, they're leaving. Oh, foobar. This is interesting. We seem to be getting fewer traders. We used to get like 3 traders throughout the year. Oh, here we go. Is this the third one coming up now? In the meantime, where's all the clay going? Are these labourers still going around grabbing it for the fields? Oh no, they're going to... There's a builder going in to get it. Okay, that's good. Right, okay, let's see if we can get... Aha! Right, I'm going to buy some clay off them. Just to keep things going over. Do buy some meat while we're here. Sell what clothes I've got. I'm desperate. That's going cheap, so no. We'll sell you the stone. Interesting, we've got a lot of meat now. Let's have a look. Did you produce a lot of meat? Yeah, so they produced a lot of meat this season. They produced quite a bit more. 280. So where's that ending up? Possibly. Yeah, it's possibly ended up somewhere else because they've got a lot of meat in storage. It's just about big enough to fit on the actual little window. So who are these then? I wonder if... So this is the herder, so she's stocking the livestock feed. So we've got a miner actually coming through to here. That's interesting because these folks are supposed to go and gather everything. Now that's got me puzzled as why we've not got all usable items being stored here and all food. Yeah, they should be stocking pretty much everything. And then the idea is that these people working in the markets, they go out to the places like here to get the food. I was hoping to get actually people would collect the food from this storage and put it in the actual root cellar, but maybe not. Miner. Farmer. Very odd. Right, so we need another 97 clay for here. So we've got a builder bring across some clay, so that's good. So now that just needs 76. If they left. I'm gonna buy some more. It's like, I really need this theatre. This is my strategy. It's all you've got left. I'll have that. This is why my strategy hinges on being able to keep everybody so entertained they won't realise that they're running out of food. So we've got a bit of grain going into here. Ah, hold on. Who's this then? Oh, it's the night soil collector. Oh, fair enough. I'm just curious to find out what's actually happening to all this meat, because there's a lot of meat. At least there was a lot of meat. Yeah, there was a lot of meat in these places, so I'm curious to find out where it's going. As we go in storage, we've got about 69 meat, so all that meat, there was tons of it, it's just gone. You know, all they've done is produce 380. Ooh, we only need 7 more. So we've got enough in stock. And then once we get that, as I say, that gives me the strategy that I need. I don't have to worry about anything else after that. I mean, population-wise, yeah, we're long way off getting 400. Ah, there it is. Finally. Yeah, that's my solution to all of my problems, is this. Now that we've got a theatre, I'll be able to keep everybody entertained. Question is, how long they're going to survive for. Well, that's all for another episode.